The survivors from the ancient antediluvian civilization or the Breakaway civilization, which I think is behind the UAP phenomenon, are rumored to be residing inside the holy mountains or the dormant volcanoes. In a sense, they are living underground and in remote places that are very difficult to reach. They exist on a different technological, evolutionary and spiritual levels, which is why their technology seems like magic. It's unlikely that the current world governments and militaries would ever decipher the technology. They perceive a greater reality and we cannot compare our materialistic human motives with theirs, thus we do not know their ultimate goal with us. But I believe we are deliberately kept in the dark and our history is hijacked. If I were to bet where is their main residence, I would say it's Alaska. The Tibetan texts have described Shambala as the city where human knowledge is preserved from catastrophic events and corruptions, and is believed to be located in the north beyond tall mountains with snow peaks. Some speculate that it's located in the North Pole, but of course such texts with the exact location will be kept secret. In Greek mythology, the Hyperboreans, a legendary ancient civilization, lived in the far northern part of the known world. Their name appears to derive from the Greek word which means beyond Boreas, or beyond the northern wind. Despite their location in an otherwise frigid part of the world, the Hyperboreans were believed to inhabit a sunny, temperate and divinely blessed land. The Hyperboreans were a group of people who lived in a utopian society beyond the north wind in a land called Hyperborea. In my opinion, the Greek Hyperborea and the Tibetan Indian Shambhala are describing the same place. Many have connected the legendary Hyperborean locations with maps from the 1600s, and one of those maps is attributed to Gerardus Mercator. These maps feature the undiscovered continent at that time Antarctica in the south, but also depicted a peculiar island named Rupes Nigra, which means black rock in the North Pole. The maps were drawn based on an older ancient maps, possibly belonging to an antediluvian civilization. They described Rupes Nigra as being 33 French miles, and there are books about the island being a volcano with black rock which is obsidian. The island in this photo is the active volcano St. Augustine and it's located in Alaska. If they use antediluvian maps, that means the geographical region today is different because of the cataclysmic event, and this volcano piqued my interest. What's interesting is that everyone wants to compare Rupes Nigra with the corporation BlackRock, which according to many controls the world by owning significant shares in the largest companies. Now this volcano, St. Augustine, is very close to Iliamna Lake at a distance of approximately 30 miles. According to the Financial Review article titled The Fishing Trip That Changed Larry Fink into a Green Warrior, Larry Fink, the owner of BlackRock, is a frequent visitor to Iliamna Lake. In August 2019, Larry Fink, co-founder of BlackRock, the world's largest asset management group, flew out to the remote wilderness of the Lake Iliamna in southwest Alaska. Fink makes that pilgrimage every summer with friends such as Philip Hildebrand, the former Swiss Central Bank governor who now works at BlackRock, and Mike Corbat, the outgoing head of Citibank. The men engage in fly fishing, wine tasting and economic debate amid the mountain's pristine beauty. Did they also travel there to meet the shadow elite, the ones in the UAP UFOs, the ancient survivors, for guidance? If this is Larry Fink's favorite place, then it would make perfect sense that BlackRock is named after the small volcanic island St. Augustine, which indeed resembles Rupes Nigra depicted in old maps. What we know is that BlackRock and Vanguard Group own significant shares in all major and small defense contractors like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, the Carlyle Group, etc. But what is even more strange is that BlackRock has significant shares in Vanguard and vice versa, making them one giant entity. Are they the main gatekeepers and the last line of defense for the ancient advanced survivors? It's something to think about. This is highly speculative, but there have been major UAP UFO sightings in Alaska, especially entering and exiting volcanoes. And remember, the USA acquired Alaska out of nowhere, around the same time when the first obelisk monuments started rising in Washington, marking the ancient civilizations and their culture. In my opinion, Alaska is their main base. They might also reside in holy mountains such as Mount Kailash in Tibet, a sacred place in Hinduism and Buddhism, and locations like Mount Shasta, which I have already mentioned in my videos about the ancient antediluvian civilization. The interesting part is that there is a Tamil god called Shasta who wears a similar headdress to the native Indians in America. The indigenous people believe that Mount Shasta is a home to a deity, and some legends say that inside Mount Shasta there is an advanced city named Telos. Watch this video about the ancient antediluvian civilization that our entire civilization derives from. But back to the strange things in Alaska. Don't forget the rumors about the underground Black Pyramid. According to Tom DeLonge, it's generating frequencies that keep us from perceiving the true reality. I have written about this on Twitter. Maybe I should make shorter videos like this one based on my posts. Also follow me for more because there are clues indicating a connection between this ancient civilization and the secret societies that will blow your mind. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel with notifications on. If you can, please support my work by subscribing to my Patreon or with one-time donations on Buy Me a Coffee. I will leave the links in the description. Thanks.